Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the legendary server. We are here with the Dunedain at Angmar, not Angmar, Annúminas, both forgetting with A. And we already have some battles going on. That's always fun to see in the background. We can't really do much. You can see the thing is grey, so it wouldn't actually give us anything for helping them, but we have our own quest to do, so we'll let them get on with that. Before we do get into that quest, we have our Hobbit gift of the day, obviously. Do we still have the virtue? No, we don't. Okay. Let's see what we get this time. Basic supplies, but we do get some gold out of that, so we can go to this healer and sell that off at least to get a little bit of money. And then we get the virtue XP to put in there, which is only 20, but it's still 20. It's better than nothing. I'll be honest, though I was hoping for something a bit more. So, looking at our map, we have quite a lot to do. So we need to help two of the friendlies out with their defending their position, and we've also got defeating bow-wielding Angmar. So that's most likely all of this. I think up here and up here are the two positions. It does have this here and that one there, but I can't remember going up there because I only think I did that when I went to do the deeding stuff. So I don't think that was what that was. I'm pretty sure, but it shouldn't be too huge a deal because these guys are low level compared to us. We can just sort of go through. There are a few quests around, so we might end up doing those, but I'm pretty sure, you know, as I just said about the other ones, they are low level, just like the enemies here. So probably not too worth it for us. So we'll just do the quest we need to do. We'll kill the bowman first, because then that will just mean the... we'll just be left with only the two positions we have to defend left. And then we should be able to find them a lot easier, because, yeah. I'm also wanting to kill them because I can find bands of Numenor, like I just found, and black badges. Now, they're very good because... Get rid of those. They're rep items. So, black badges give you 50 rep with the Wardens of Annúminas, and then the bands of Numenor give you 700. So, if we were to want to, you know, get every single, full rep from 0, it's 121, I think, I'm pretty sure, well, it's 121, like, and a bit, so technically you have to use 122, but, like, you might as well just use some black badges that you're going to get in the meantime. But we already have a little bit of rep. That's just to go from 0, plus the reputation we're gaining from actually just killing these enemies. It's just going to help us out a little bit. Like, if we look at our rep, Wardens of Annúminas, here we're friend. I'm not expecting to get, like, to the top tier already, or to, like, Kindred now, but... Oh. Let's go help out here. I'm hoping as well, this should have a few enemies come up with this position, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the case. Is it not? I thought enemies, like, just came around. I'm gonna guess we're okay then. We'll just, we'll leave you alone. It's alright. Let's, there is a little bit of an annoyance around this area. I'm gonna hope there's a few bowmen here, but around this area you get like a few of the enemies like on these little pieces here, which is really annoying because you are swimming during that time, so you can't always really do something, especially if you haven't got a ranged attack. We do, but it's not an amazing ranged attack, as we are well aware. Alright, this should be our last one. And then we do have to go straight over here. So if I just start swimming in Evendom, who would have thought that we would go swimming in this region? We're going to go to those stairs over there. We're not going to use the rep items yet. I just want to keep the inventory full of them. Like, I don't want them to go in the pending loot and I forget about them. So we'll hold off for that for the moment. Yeah, we'll come over here. I think, yeah, you see the lookouts there. They're not going to attack us, which is fine. But I know over here there were some prisoners, if I remember correctly. So I don't know if we have to look after them. Does it say? So they're on the docks in the port of Annúminas, north of that area. Okay, yeah, it's just pretty much these guys are taunting like there's prisoners that in the water. This is pretty good though if you just come in here and then you just go and like just AoE them. We can get a few extra rep items and also the rep from killing them, which is good. I know we don't obviously have to do this, but it's nice to help them out. This will be where they want us to kill these guys now and be like, well, I can't do that. They're all dead. But bands of Annúminas are good to get, especially because I don't have any. Like on my on Arkenstone, I am fine for bands of Annúminas. I have plenty, like just stored up. I keep rep items just in a big storage thing, so that's fine. But I don't have that obviously on the legendary server because I haven't had a chance yet. This is actually the first proper time I'm coming through here, I think. Right, so we're not going to do the other one. We're just going to go straight for this over here. But I think we came here with 4 of these. And then I guess if we really wanted to, we can use the broken halberds. So if I do that, at least we can give in the broken halberds at 41. It's not going to be amazing, but at least we have it then. Like, it's better than not giving in something.
How can I be of service?
So, let us now head back to the main area. We have, how many of those? 26. So we can complete that 2 times, and then hopefully we can try and get those, you know, at some other point. There is a command, and I need to find out what it is, that allows you to see what enemy will drop the item that you're after. Because they definitely drop the broken halberds, so if I can just come through here and kill them while walking through, because it's pretty much that easy. In fact, what I might do even is, I don't know if it's here, these guys are level 40. I don't think it's this area, or it might be, but if you see on the map there's this point here. I think if we kill these guys, which give us more rep anyway, these guys can come in. Yeah, a brave band of warriors has claimed a Gwael band for the Wardens of Annúminas. So that actually gives us, assuming all of them are, I don't think we've got to this one yet. I think there's one there and possibly one up here. And I just don't think it shows because we haven't been there yet. But if you have all of them, you do get a boost to the reputation that you get. So that can be quite nice when you're going around trying to get rep from killing these guys. I don't think it's by much, but every little helps sort of thing, isn't it? It also helps that we have, you know, there is a deed for these guys, so we have to kill 90 of them. Yeah, 90, and we've done 54. So eventually we will come back and do this whole thing. We're actually relatively close now to deeding episodes happening, which is going to be an interesting time. So Forakel is the next on Arkenstone. What I might do is cheat a little on here. Well, I say cheat. When I did it on Arkenstone, episode 50 was just Bree and Shire because I'd already done all of Ered Luin. So what I might do is do Shire and Ered Luin for that, and then maybe we'll have like a super long one and do the Lone Lands as well.
How can I be?
Just because otherwise I'm going to be super far behind. Did we say what was worth it? It was this, I remember, but it also isn't that worth it.
Would you do something for me?
Collect orders from Angmar at Gwaelband, Chlorhir, and Menenband. So the 3 areas it looks like that are the area we're on about the whole you know, they have orders, they, you know, have these areas that they want you to take over to get the increased reputation. I'm all up for killing more Angmar in. It helps us with that deed, and also just helps us generally. And obviously, deeding gives us virtue XP, so it would have been really good if we had done a deeding episode at the same time as that virtue boost, because we would have gotten like quite a lot. So if we were to do, let's say, Breland at the time, you get 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, so 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000, 14,000, 16,000, 18,000, 22,000, 24,000, 24, 26, 28, 3,000, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48,000 morale. Not morale, virtue XP, and then you would have got an extra 10%. Oh, I guess maybe... I don't know if you have to kill the enemies or if it just does that. Maybe it does that if the place has been taken over? Maybe? Not entirely sure. But yeah, like 48,000. Would have gotten like an extra 480 out of that. Which isn't like tons, but it's something, isn't it? It's a little bit of a nice little extra boost. I think we do have to go this way. And then through here and just follow the path this way. Pretty sure that's how that works. I think. I hope. So I don't know then. Does that mean this has been captured? Because I know they're like named enemies around. Oh no. I just have to pick up the actual thing. Yeah, there's a named enemy who's 39. I kind of want to take him out just because we are here and can. Because you're not that strong. Cool. Yeah, leaders of the invasion. Siridan, I'm pretty sure is like here. It's like just before the bridge or something. So when we leave, we can maybe do that, even though we have the swift travel, so we might not leave that way. But it might be worth doing. I also want to make sure that by the end of today's episode, I get myself 50 of these, because I want to have some task items to give in. It'd be nice to do that. Right, so yeah, this area is taken over, which is good. So I'm going to come through and get some kills on these guys, because we should just be able to go back now and give this quest in. And yeah, these guys aren't giving us XP, so it's not really mattering if I can come through here. Like, I could just come through here on, like, between episodes, just to get the rep items even. And it's not going to affect my... I don't think it's going to affect my rep. It's not going to affect my XP, obviously, so it's almost like it didn't happen. But if I could just come through here really quickly, like, especially later on, get a bunch of bands of Annúminas, give them to other characters that get to level 30. Is it level 30? Yeah, level 30. Used to not have a minimum level, but people would farm LOTRO points with it. Because you could just make a new character, get them through, give them 121 of those, 121, third age relics for Thorin's Hall. You could give them a bunch of Mathams, or well-kept Mathams, and also Cardolan trinkets, and then very, very quickly you've got, 200 LOTRO points in a span of not that long. I don't have the inventory space. Let us get rid of... I'm going to get rid of the bow. I still don't have enough space. I'm going to get rid of this broken spear because it's a level 24 item.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I did have the space, it just won't let you do it properly. Bring the sheath papers to Calenglad, so we'll get the stable master, head back to Calenglad very, very quickly.
What do you need?
Won't take long. I did just realise I said I was going to get 50 of them, and I have 42, and I've just left the area, but we can very, very quickly get back there. And I'm just hoping giving in this quest is 13k XP till level 50.
How can I be of service?
Oh, we've got an instance to do. Should we do this? I think we should do this, then see if we can give in the tasks, because... oh, we've also got Studied Sword Chief, so we could go to Orcare if we wanted to. But Tyrion Lu, I don't know where that is. We can still give it in at Gloin's Camp or Orcare. We can just go to Orcare at a slightly lower level. But if we don't get the XP from this, at least we can still give in all the task items for today. I can come back and grab a bunch if we're staying in this area for a while, get the rep up, get some more bands of Numenor and stuff very, very quickly, and then just see how we go. We'll be level 50 hopefully by the end of today with the tasks as well, and hopefully getting a decent amount of XP. And whilst we won't be able to use legendary items, I can start getting new armor then, just to hold us through for these quests, because book 12, I think, no, book 14 or something, is where 15 is where we have to get to before going to Moria. So I'm going to go through here quick, and then we'll just, yeah, hopefully be level 50 by the end of today. Also, I can look for all this stuff later.
The Rangers of the North have learned that Mordrambor, a black Numenorian deep in the councils of Amarthiel, is traveling to Houth Elendil with a small retinue. Hoping to seize Mordrambor, the Rangers stage an ambush.
Okay, so we are just outside of Annúminas. We are here for Mordrambor. Confront Mordrambor at the far end of the causeway. Let us head over. Confront them. Elite Master. 35k. And with 2 servants with 3k. I think we'll be fine. And we also got part of the tombs. Hi! Just showing them up. Why should I not strike you down? Mordrambor, mocking smile, wavers slightly as you tell him you have brought a mighty artifact from the other side of the causeway, and it spells his doom. Almost immediately returns. I admire thy courage, so be foolish in the extreme. I will go with thee to this artifact and give thee the death thou seemst to crave. The two of you keep searching. I will return in a moment. What artifact hast thou found? There is no trinket that can harm me. You sure? Thy silence returns. Use thy tongue while that you still can. You're outnumbered. Yeah, try anything. Just don't do it too quickly because... yeah. Okay. I think we just capture him. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
What do you need?
So I want to just get a quick little screenshot before we do capture him. There we are. And I accidentally press screen, like proper screenshot.
How can I be of service?
Okay, let's go. Like properly. Calenglad.
What can I do for you?
I thought that was going to take a lot longer. I'm very sorry I doubted you. So that is heavy armor, vitality, will. That's medium armor, agility, will. Might, agility. It's a one-handed hammer. It's not as good as our dagger though, and gives us, well, it gives us the same might, but we lose the vitality and the max morale. But I think it might be the best thing.
How can I be of service?
So we'll, I think what we'll do is I'm going to go to Orcare, because I think I can. I'm going to go and get the tasks given in, which will get us level 50. And then next episode, we'll start that. I know I've got the bonus XP for it, but I don't want to, like, break in the middle of, like, this bit of the quest line, because it would just feel unnatural, because we go talk to him. I don't want to talk to him, leave, and then forget what I've said to him. So I'm going to go to Orcare quick, so Estodin, then Orcare, given these tasks, and then we'll finish for the day. So I'll see you in a second over at Orkir. Right, I completely forgot you can't go straight from Esseldin to Orkir. Well, you can, but you can't go with the swift travel, so it's a little bit annoying there. What was that deed? Oh, these the tombs. So we're going to go get back to DTC. So broken halberds and studded sword sheaths, so that should be just down here. And then broken halberds as well, both of which we're going to have to just bring over here. Even just one of these, I think, should level us up now to level 50. No, oh, they only give us 400 because they are a lot lower level. That would make sense. So we are still going to level up from it, and then that should hopefully give us a decent amount of XP. That's not what I wanted. I wanted broken halberd. So this should now level us up. The studded sword sheath give a 532 because I guess it was a high level quest. 486 for this, but this should be us to level 50 now, which means we get feral strikes as this. So what's this? Change to level 50. You've acquired feral strikes, which is replace savage strikes skill. So it'll be interesting to see the difference. 3 attacks it looks like instead of 2. Maybe that was the difference? I'm not sure. The moment it changed, I'm like, I don't remember that skill now. 200 destiny points, passive skill, melee skill range. So what does that do? So passive, melee skill range. Okay, so we've got a higher reach on our melee weapons. So 1.7 extra, so plus 1.7 targeted melee skills. So this got 8.2, 5.2, so it should seemingly put it up by 0.2 meters, because I think that was on 8 meters before, I'm pretty sure. And then we've also now completed Out of the Shadows, which, so Deep Bestowed, Out of the Shadows, adventure to level 50. So we got account-wide Legendary Traveler title. So there we are, Legendary Traveler. So I guess that's for the Legendary server only, I guess. And that's account-wide, though. And then Legendary Traveler for ourselves, and then 5 LOTRO points and a Skirmish as well has now been added, even though we're not really going to use that because we haven't done Skirmish training yet. Yay. I think I have the quest for it. Yeah. We have to just complete Thievery and Mischief, which we haven't yet done. Maybe I'll do that with a tome on it. But I think I said before, I just kind of don't want to do Skirmishes, because then I can't use that as my crutch to level up if I need to. But we're definitely going to be fine now, because, as I said, the next 5 books worth of stuff is all at level 50. So by the time we get to Moria, we'll be, high enough level by a long shot. So that's our task limit reach. Feral strikes. I don't want to have a look at the difference. I'll probably just go on the wiki to look at that. But we got a slight increase. Make a pair of savage strikes, savage attacks, followed by a quick offhand swipe. I think that's the difference. So savage strikes, which is probably just 2, and then an extra 1 for a little bit less damage. You can see. So 258 to 349 for the first 2, and then your offhand you use for a slightly lower damage, which is because my offhand will have lower damage to its own weapon. All blows are difficult to parry or evade. The first attack will remove any a corruption from a target, and the second and third will have a chance to remove corruption from a target. Interesting. So we got 50% chance for the first strike, and then... Oh no. The first one will... The second one has a chance of 50%, and then the second strike has a 25% chance. And it costs 2 further to use. So that adds 1 to further, that costs 2 further. I can't remember if that did before. Not entirely sure. I'll have to look it up. But I'm going to head back to Evandim. We'll carry on with this next episode, talk to Mordrambor and go through that whole thing. But now we're at level 50. I'm also going to look for new armor and stuff, so that should be fun. These are all level 40, so not really useful to us. 38 as well. But yeah, I'll get on that for next episode, hopefully, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.